Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Ray. I'm so excited to do a reading tonight on James Corden. If you don't know who he is, he's an English actor, comedian, singer, songwriter, or writer, rather, producer, and television host. This is according to Wikipedia. And he's known for The Late Late Show, I believe it's what it's called. I could be wrong on that. The Late Late Show, which he's been on that since what, 2015. He's done like carpool karaoke. We've seen like famous celebrities like Adele, and so and so forth on it. So I really like James. I'm going to do a psychic reading, see what comes up for him. He is married to the beautiful Julia Carey, and they've been married since 2012, and they have 3 children, according to what we know, right? So let's just see what's coming up for him over the next year or so. Um, well, I do think he's like very hilarious. I think he's super talented, like as a singer, if he really wanted to pursue that career. I do feel like there are behind the persona that we see on TV, right? I do feel like there is this other side of himself that's just like a lot of pressure that people put on him. I do feel like in the future, his relationship with Julia could actually deteriorate. I'm not saying that it would, because I think that you know, they are together for a reason, potentially like soulmates in this lifetime. But I definitely get this the Two of Cups, which kind of symbolizes a newer relationship, not necessarily a relationship that has been going on for so long. If I would have seen like the Ace of Cups or another card, it would be a lot different. But it's very possible that either one of them could actually develop feelings for somebody else and the other one finds out eventually. I'm not saying that's going to happen. Yeah, and that's highlighted by the Three of Cups. Typically, the Three of Cups symbolizes like a celebration of some sort, an anniversary, a birthday party, etc. But in the terms of what is coming up about the relationship, it kind of feels like there's a third party situation here. So it's very, very interesting how this comes up. And then the Five of Cups comes up, which is signifies like emotional loss, because the cups deal with our emotions. So I kind of feel like there's some things that may be happening already, playing out, or that will play out over the next year, year and a half, 2 years, moving forward. And just because I say it doesn't mean that it's going to happen. It could quite possibly change the trajectory of what Spirit sees. Again, this is all allegedly from Spirit again. So but then we have the Ace of Cups, which is the marriage as well. This represents their marriage, their union. So again, we're looking at things that are happening, whether I don't know Julia is aware of this or James is aware of this, but there's a lot that's happening right now. And I think they both know or kind of have a feeling like something is going on. But I do feel like there's a lot of energy that's being pulled in different directions. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which is the wife, Julia. So Julia, I feel like, is a giver, and I feel like naturally she is a nurturer, the mother of his children, right? So I feel like for the most part, she sees more of a future, a happy future, and planning with the Four of Wands. It's like planning about the children's future, planning about their own, building, a strong foundation. But with the Six of Wands, they're victorious in this. So I feel like they can get through any hiccups that would happen in the marriage. But remember, they come from a different, well, I know that James comes from England. So I don't know like what his viewpoint on love is or relationships, but no relationship is perfect. There's always going to be like ups and downs. But I literally feel like what we don't know, what happens behind when the cameras stop rolling, is an entirely different situation. And we have the Knight of Cups. So it's almost like he would be, he makes the attempt and the effort in the relationship with her to give her what she needs and wants and to make her happy. Ultimately, he's a good guy. Like I said, I do feel like he cares about her, but he carries a lot of burdens. And this comes from like his childhood and his own self of confidence. I don't feel like he's necessarily happy with his size or his weight. I think he's very attractive, and I think he's like, again, very beautiful the way that he is. But I feel like there's a lot of pressure, and it reminds me of like Adele, how Adele was so gorgeous and beautiful the way she is, and she still is. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to improve your health, but then she kind of fell like into this peer pressure to get the bariatric surgery and lose the weight. And then she became like everybody else that, is in Hollywood, kind of like we see these weight loss stories, etc. I do feel like James will have some legal issues down the road. This could be just like a lawsuit against someone, or like something is said and it's taken in the wrong context. But whatever this is, um, I also feel like his health is coming up here with the Four of Wands. I'm sorry, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords typically represents like a period of like needing to rest. Things are going to slow down. But I honestly feel like he's been going, going, going. He actually does need a vacation. But I do feel like his health comes to the forefront. Whether or not this is made um, known to the public is still yet to be seen. But I definitely feel like he may have some digestive issues with his abdominal area. Again, this is not me diagnosing. I'm not a doctor by any means. Although I am a medical intuitive, I'm not a doctor. So this is not a diagnosis, only what I see from a spiritual perspective. But I do feel like he would have some issues already with his health that I feel like the doctors are like, he may not feel the best all the time, because I feel like he could get like dizzy at times, or feel like palpitations, like heavy breathing at times, or just feeling kind of like um, sleepy after eating food, and these are signs like maybe like he's insulin resistant, quite possibly. But I see that there's a lot of hope here, and I see him kind of like branching off of, apart from what he does here, he may actually be in a movie or like in a TV role in the future. And I feel like there's something about his children, a lot of focus on the children, making sure they're okay too. And I don't know what their ages are, but I feel like there's a lot of traveling for him in 2022, for the remainder of 2022, going into 2023. And I feel like he is going to reconnect with someone from the past. This could be a childhood friend. That he has a conversation with, but for the most part, I see him working hard. I feel like there could be some issues with a contract negotiation, which could go back to the legal issue with the network, depending on what he's getting paid, and I think that they're mostly on contract, like through contract when they're in like on a TV network. Again, I could be wrong on that, but I feel like there's something there about like not being happy necessarily with the terms and conditions with a contract, but feeling almost like legally bound. But I feel like eventually the Late Late Show will come to an end. I don't know how soon, because I feel like he wants to be more free to do other projects or other things. And since he does have a lot of popularity, I mean, he could do that here or in the UK. But I just see him being very like crafty, and again, business ideas apart from this, like to open up, maybe like have like a wine, or have like, some kind of business, a business product. But he will be moving ahead, and his financial security is always going to be there. I feel like he's also very intuitive. So a lot of what his decisions that he makes are led by his intuition. And I just feel like ultimately in this lifetime, he will have everything that he wants monetarily. But when it comes to his love life, again, I feel like there's problems on the horizon. And it may come to a shocker to some, and it may even be a shocker to him that he's not aware of this. But I do think that things, eventually change, and the dynamic in a relationship can change. Um, and there's a lot of temptations and things of that nature, and at the end of the day, we are all human, so we just have to be gentle on ourselves, and gentle, with others. So there's no judgment on my end at all. It's just what I see. I wish him all the best. A big fan of his, and I hope that this helped those rays of light that requested at one time for me to do James Corden. So I'll be doing other celebrities as well. This is what my channel is all about. If you have any other suggestions of celebrities that you want me to read or revisit, because I've read like over 250 people, to be honest, I will do that. And I want to thank you so much for being here on my channel. Remember that all of my readings are on sale through the month of May, because my birthday is on the 26th. So this is a annual birthday sale, and they're marked down 30%, with the exception of like emergency video reading. That's the only one that's not on sale, but everything else is 30% as far as readings are concerned. No promo code needed. You can go to www.raymondguzman.net/readings. And also don't forget to check out my Patreon for exclusive content that you will not find anywhere else, not even here on my public YouTube channel. And so to sign up for Patreon, it's www.patreon.com/psychic medium Ray. All right, guys, I love you so much. Until next time. Bye.